to just take a minute and share with you a little bit of information about a cool upcoming class February 15th called Essential Blues Harp Technique. So kind of similar to the Essential Blues Harp Language class where we learned about these classic riffs, we're going to learn about the classic sounds that live in blues harmonica, the techniques that I think are the most important techniques that center around the sound we hear in blues harmonica playing on a diatonic harmonica. By the way, that was a rocket low F. So what will I cover in this class? This is an online class, just to be very clear. It's recorded so folks can view it later or download the video if they so desire. I'll get into the following techniques. And the first step is just learning how to identify them. So in the beginning of the class, I'll be demoing each technique one at a time and letting everybody just hear the sound so they learn how to recognize them when they hear it in recordings or live performances. First one's going to be a warble, and we'll get into a little bit of bending and some types of bends that you can work on. Vibrato, hand technique, tongue slaps, tongue flutters, octaves and splits, and finally dirty notes. And the class will go like this. After we've learned to recognize the sound of the technique we're going to break down, we'll then go ahead and actually learn the mechanics of it. And we'll learn how to say it in a phrase so that it has some context. You'll get to learn a cool blues riff. So for example, that might be a cool one to break down for tongue flutters. That's what's happening for the majority of the class. We learn the technique, we put it in context. And towards the end of the class, I want to get into layering various techniques. Which ones can you combine together and how would you do it? What would be the context of that? Not only combining techniques together in one sound, but combining them throughout a phrase independently. So that's what's happening. I think this will be a really good class because there's tons of information on the internet about all of these things, but they're spread out all over the place. This class is going to allow you to learn it all in one spot, ask your own questions. We'll have a Q&A. It'll be recorded so you can always come back to it. This is going to be a great class. Hope you'll consider joining me. And I'll put this class on sale for 48 hours, so get in on it while you can. Thanks so much for checking this out, and I hope to see you there.